Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Today we'll be automating our crystals. That's right. We already got the Certus Quartz clusters already automated, as you can see right down here. We have over 33k of the Certus Quartz crystals, and we're going to do the same thing to the Amethyst crystals, as you can see there. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag an AE cable out of our main network, you see right there, and we're going to test it out in our little testing area, and we're just going to make sure that it works before putting it back in there, and we're going to probably shove it in the corner and forget about it. All right, there we go. Good enough. All right, so we have a drawer full of amethyst shards, as you can see right there. And what we're going to be doing is it's going to be slightly different than the Certus Quartz crystals that you see right there, because amethyst works just slightly different, just a little bit different. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using 2 annihilation planes instead of 1. 1 to silk touch the clusters and 1 to fortune it. All right, let's see. What can we do first? All right, so first of all, we're going to create a subnetwork. I'm going to put a quartz fiber right there, and I'm going to connect another cable right there. There we go. All right, so first of all, let us put down our budding amethyst crystal somewhere. Let's put that right there. There we go. Then next, I'm going to connect up our growth accelerators, and these things will make things go a little bit faster. But of course, we'll get one more. Kind of maximize our output. Okay, we'll put one there, put one there, there, and there. And there we go. Okay, great. And let's get rid of this cable. Put one there, maybe. Nope. It starts over here. There we go. All right, there we go. And then we'll connect our cable there. Let's get rid of this. All right, there we go. Should be online and growing, and look at how quickly it's growing. All right, so first of all, we're going to put down our annihilation plane with the silk touch on it. And let us put that right there. Okay, put silk touch right there. Now, of course, it not only works with, it's not going to work right now because it needs to go somewhere, because Annihilation Plane is looking for some kind of storage to put the Amethyst cluster in. And since it's not connected to any storage, it's not going to do anything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to maybe have it go into our formation plane. So we're going to place that down somewhere. Just don't know where. Maybe right here. Maybe put a block over here and see if that works. Like that. And then we're going to use our formation plane. Like that. And of course, doesn't really do anything. I do have an amethyst cluster in storage for some strange reason. So is that going into here or no? Let's just keep mining it up, isn't it? Okay, that just keeps mining it up. Small amethyst bud. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to right-click our formation plane, and we'll set this to an amethyst cluster. And we'll see if that works. Okay, it's working. So it'll only mine up the it'll only mine up the amethyst clusters. And then now we need to figure out how we can place this down on here. Maybe we should be using the annihilation plane on that. But of course, let's try to put a block down on here and see if that works. Yeah, does that work? Of course, if I get this and place it down, it'll work. Ah, there we go. Now it works. All right, so we're going to put our annihilation plane right below it, but not this one, the one with Fortune 3 on it. So let's see if we can just kind of get this in here. Let's see, white ME cable. I'll put that right there. And then we'll put our Fortune 3 right there. Okay, so of course, obviously it's not going to do anything because it has no storage to put it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up a storage bus to our drawer full of amethyst shards. And hopefully that will work. Oh, it just did it. Did it go in? Oh, it went in. Fantastic. It does work. Okay, great. Working as intended. It is a little bit larger than the other setup over there, but maybe I can compact this just a little bit more. Yeah, maybe just a little bit more. Maybe I can squeeze one of these into here, and then maybe move the drawer somewhere else. Then so much the better. So of course, if you want this to be on the main network, I'll just hook up another storage bus like right there, and then maybe set the priority to like 100 or something like that. And then there we go. We have automated our Amethyst shards with Silk Touch and Fortune 3. And not gonna mine up this block. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to be doing the intro stuff, which is the extended AE version of the Certus quartz clusters and crystals. But of course, in AE2, there is the flawless budding crystals, as you can see right there. This doesn't go away. However, the entral crystals do go away. There's the budding, fully entronized fluix block. And after a while, it turns into this, turns into this, turns into this, and then turns back into fluix blocks. So how do you get the fully entronized fluix blocks? Well, you make the intro seed right there. Here's the recipe. And then you right-click the fluix block with it. There it is. There's the fluix blocks. You just right-click that with seed, and it turns into one of the tiers that you see here. So it can be this, 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 or this. So let's go ahead and do that. Fluix blocks. Let's make about 10. I said let's make about 10. Come on. Don't just leave it at 7. What's it doing? Available 1. We need to put some acceleration cards in here. Okay, there we go. Alright, take out fluix blocks. And then next, we're going to make our intro seeds. So it takes ender dust, sand, redstone, glowstone, and skystone dust. And we're lacking the ender dust right now. So takes ender pearls. Okay. Gonna have to make a recipe for that. Okay, ender pearls right there. Oh, I already have one. Okay, let's make about 40. And unfortunately, it has Go Through the Inscriber. Probably with no acceleration cards in it. Okay, there we go. We have 2. 4. Okay, we have 4. Will 4 do? Or do we need any extra? Okay. Get 2 more. Okay, great. Alright, here are our fluix blocks. And hopefully, having it connected won't matter. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got 6. Alright, what are these? These are fully. Oh, what luck. Did something change? Or is that totally random? Let's try to change that, shall we? Okay, 10 more seeds. Give me a lower tier 1. You're not going to give me a lower tier 1. Okay, great. Alright, fine. Guess I'm massively lucky, or maybe something has changed because it didn't work last time like this. So we have the fully entronized fluix block. So eventually, as crystal starts growing out of it and you mine it, it's going to go down by a tier. Maybe. Maybe the config has changed and maybe it'll be permanent. Who knows? But I have a feeling that's going to go down. So what we're going to do is we're going to test it with Silk Touch, see if we can mine it up. I have a feeling it's not going to give us a block. It gives us a block. I don't see one. I see an intro dust. That's unfortunate. All right, so we're going to use our good old cardboard box. Mine that up. There we go. And then we're going to figure out how to automate this thing. Never done it before, so there's going to be some mistakes. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me go get a drawer. Let's see, drawer. Here we go. And the goal of this is to get intro crystals, which you see right there. There's our intro crystals. So what happens if I mine this right now? Okay, you do get something. You get an intro shard. You get an intro shard. All right, so we're going to put that right there. And then what we're going to do is put the intro crystals right inside here, just in case. Because we'll need it later. All right, so we're going to need a ME storage bus right there. And then I'm going to drag a subnet out of that. And of course, we'll provide it with power. What's fiber right there, and it's online. Okay, there we go. Now, are we out of channels? Okay, we're only using one channel on that, and we should be using another channel later on. Okay, great. That's how you save channel with subnets. All right, so let's do the good old Certus Quartz method and try it that way first, and we'll just change it up as we go along. Now, we're going to be enchanting the Annihilation Plane later, but first of all, we gotta make sure that it works first. So let's go ahead and get some growth accelerators. Okay, in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and place this down somewhere. So let's place it down right there. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna put our Annihilation Plane right there. And this is the intro crystal, so only mine up the intro crystal. Hopefully. Hopefully that's how it works. So we're gonna make some room for the growth accelerators. Okay, here we go. And then we'll connect the cables up, and it should be growing. Okay, so far so good. Waiting for the largest intro before mining it up, hopefully. Okay, there we go. We got 65. 66, okay, great. All right, so now, let us go ahead and get an enchantment book for Fortune. See, I get my wheat. Okay, there we go. And let's get a bookshelf. And then Fortune 3, which one are you? There it is. Okay, great. Go back to my Dark Tower. And then we'll go ahead and enchant the Annihilation Plane with Fortune 3. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and swap this one out for the Fortune 3 one. There we go. Now we should get even more of this. Now, as you can see, with each little break of the crystal cluster, the budding entralized fluids block is going down in tiers. So right now, it's not fully anymore. It's now half entralized fluids. So we're going to have to fix that. So what we're going to do is we're going to need another Annihilation Plane right there. And we're going to put that thing right down here. Now, we don't really know what happens if you mine this up right now, but we got to wait for it to turn into... Oh, it turns into Certus Quartz. Why did I think it turned into Fluids block? Okay, so I take that back. It turns into a Certus Quartz block when it goes down in tiers. So that's a little bit easier to manage. So what we're going to do is we'll get another drawer. Right there. And then we'll put that right there. We're going to mine this thing up. And of course, when you mine it up, I'll still touch on anything like that. It turns into a Certus Quartz. Then we're going to put that right there. And then with the Annihilation Plane, we'll drag a cable out of there. And of course, we're out of cable, so we're going to use the orange. There we go. And then we use the storage bus on that one. Where's the storage bus? Am I out of storage buses? I think I'm out of storage buses. Okay, more storage buses. Okay, there we go. Dust. Don't need you. Put you away. Put you away. Okay, there we go. Storage bus. And we'll put a storage bus right there. Right there. And just to make sure it works, I'm going to get this one. Hold on. Let me lock it first. See, lock. Linking. Okay, lock that. Then grab this up. Then we're going to put that... Hold on. Before I do that, I need to power the orange cable. So let me get the quartz fiber. Let's see. We'll put that right there. There we go. Is it online? Yes, it is. Okay. All right, let's put the Certus Quartz down, see if it works. Okay, it works. There's one? Okay, it says one right there. And does it work if I place down a cobblestone? No. Okay, that's what we want. We don't want it mining up an entronized cluster block until it's finished. So what we're going to do is going to corporal box it up another one. Right there. I'll put that right there. Okay, great. Okay, we can take away the old service quartz block, and then we'll do whatever you want later on with it. Convert it back to dust and whatnot. So, what we need to do now is be able to replenish the block. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of one of the growth accelerators because we need an extra side for that. So, what we're going to do is, let's see, how the heck are we going to do this? Let's get rid of this one. I was going to get rid of that one, but you know what? This is more room over here. So, of course, then the crystal will want to grow. All right, so let's go ahead and put a formation plane right there. Get rid of this first of all. Put that right on the side of the face, right there. And we use our orange cables. We don't have to use orange. We can use white for all we care. Get rid of these cables. And are these still powered? Okay, these are still powered. Good. All right, so we got our formation plane right here. We need to come up with a mechanism or way to make more of the internalized flux blocks. All right, so let's look up the flux blocks. We do have a recipe for that already, I believe. Let's look in here. Okay, yes we do. All right, so what we can do is drag it out of our main network, that recipe, because that's where we keep all our stuff anyway. So let's get our pink cable. Okay, here's our pink cable. And now we need to figure out how to right-click the fluids block with it. But first of all, we're going to take our formation plane. Where is it? Here we go. Here's our formation plane. Right there. We're going to right-click that. And we're going to get a fluix block. Make one. Come on. We're all waiting here. Okay, so we're going to need an ME interface. So let's go ahead and get one of those. Here we go. Then we'll put that in the middle somewhere. Like so. And then we're going to go ahead and get that fluix block. Okay. And we'll put that right there. Yeah? And then we'll go ahead and put our crafting card right inside here. And then it should work. There we go. Then we're going to get rid of that and put that there. And let's put our fluix block right back in there and see if it places it. Already a block here, so maybe I need an export or an import bus. Let's go ahead and put an import bus right there. Yeah? Will that work? Give me that one. Then we'll go ahead and put an export bus right there. I mean, fluix block. Come on, give me something. Okay, fine. How about an import bus? We'll work with an import bus. There we go. All right. It works with an import bus. All right, so we got the fluix block to be placed outside in the world. And what we're going to be doing next is it doesn't have any right-click functionality. It can only drop and place blocks. I mean, in order to place a block, it right-clicks it, right? So let us try. It's probably not going to work, but we're going to try. So we'll get another formation plane. No CPU. Come on. Don't be making all these flux blocks now. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put another one right here. And then we're going to put another pink cable there and there. And then in the ME interface, we're going to put something. Let's put a seed in there. Right there. And do we have a recipe for the intro seed? We do not. Okay, let's go ahead and make a recipe for that. The entrance seed. Make one of those, okay. And put it here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Okay, what we're gonna do next is we'll get another crafting card. Okay, there we go. Then we put it right there. Nope, nope, wrong one. We'll put that right inside the import bus, but then again, it was in the enemy interface. Okay, never mind. We don't need another one. Okay, we got another entral seed. So we're gonna take the seed and put that as a whitelist information plane. And we're gonna set that as blocks we drop as an item. Place it as a block. It should be placed as a block, but I don't think that will work, is it? Device is offline. Oh, no wonder. Okay, this is online. Hold on. Just provide it with power. Why the heck am I using orange? Alright, fine. We'll make it orange. Alright, there we go. Online now? It's online now. And blocks will be placed as a block. Okay. But it's not right-clicking it. Alright, so I was wrong. Blocks will be placed as a block. Placing a block with the formation plane is not the same as right-clicking it. Okay, well, I mean, there is a block in the way, so it's probably not like firing off or anything like that. So we're just going to have to get rid of that one. But of course, there is an entry in here, right? Yes, there is. Okay. Okay. All right. How about this? How about I do this? Yeah, will that work? No? Okay, fine. We'll have to do it another way. All right, so what we're going to do is I could use integrated dynamics, right? But every time I think, hey, it's a very basic thing with integrated dynamics that I want to do. And as soon as I try to do it, it's going to like, bite me in the ass. And it's going to be like an hour or two trying to figure it out, and it never works. So let's go ahead and do it anyway. Integrated dynamics. All right, let's see what we're going to need. We're going to need some cards. First of all, let's put this junk away. All right, so let's see. Output variable. We'll probably need some of that. What happened to all the cables that I had? Did I end up using them all? Cables, cables. Here we go. Here we go. Here's some cables. Let's get 6 of these. And we got our variable card. Okay, what do we need? We need to interact with the world. So we're going to need to right-click with something. So let's see. Fluid reader, inventory reader, machine reader, network reader, redstone, world reader. That reads the world. We need to be able to right-click something. So entity writer, machine writer, inventory writer, redstone writer, static, dynamic, light. Okay, display. What happened to the world writer? Is there a world writer? There's a world reader. Entity reader. Let's see, block reader. Okay, world. Oh, energy importer, item importer. Okay. Block importer, world reader. There's only a world reader. Reads things related to the world, blocks and entities. Reads it. I'm not sure which was the right clicker. But of course, you're probably screaming at this. Oh, just use DireThings, you dummies. It's like, fine, I'll use DireThings. All right, let's see. Advanced clicker. Me a simple clicker right there. Okay. Let's see, simple block placer, simple clicker. Okay, make that one. Then we'll make the advanced clicker and a mouse slicer gem. Great. Okay, diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there, 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 and there. And we'll put 2 more here. Okay, so with the advanced clicker, I can put that anywhere I want. And then eat it items, hopefully. and then have it right-click this particular block with that item, and it should work. Right? Right? First of all, let's drag this pink cable out. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and import that. Import or export? I don't even know anymore. See, this imports it out, but this one is the main network, so it should be an export, right? Right? Okay, let's give that a go. Okay, there we go. Alright, Celestial Gems. Put that in there. Okay, Advanced Clicker. Okay, here we go, Advanced Clicker. And then we're going to put that right there. Okay, what we're going to be exporting will be intro seeds right there. There's no crafting card for this, right? Oh, there is a crafting card with this one. Okay, we'll do that. Scheduling mode, export the first item to a network's empty, then try the next one's crafting behavior. Use stocked items and craft items while exporting. Okay, great. Oh, there we go. It works. Now, of course, it requires power. So, what the heck are we going to do about that? There's no cable here. Is there a cable over here? There's no cable in here. Now, of course, I could use apply flux, but I have no idea how that works. Apply flux. Yeah, you need energy storage components. You need to actually store the energy, don't you? Okay, we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that later. What we can do now is get like some kind of generator for now. So let's go ahead and get a thermal generator. What do you mean no crafting CPUs are available? I need to make another one. I need to make another one. Can you stop making intro seeds, please? Can you just stop? Stop it. Okay, now make it. Okay, there we go. Now we need blazing crystals. I'll take that out there. And then we're going to need a sink. Of course, all this is temporary because we already have power where we're going to put it. Let's see, where are the pipes? Okay, let's see. Ultimate mechanical pipe. That's for fluids. We don't need to go extreme for that. Alright, here we go. Blazing crystals. Throw this crap away. Alright. Down here. Put that right there. And there we go. We have power? Is it going in here? Oh, it's going in there. Okay, great. All right, so we have our intro seeds right there. Since we're not crafting anything, we can put the seeds right back in here. So we'll continue crafting stuff and put it inside an advanced clicker. All right, so first of all, we want to do the rendering area. And we'll set the rendering area onto our fluids block. So let's see, Y minus Z. Where does Z go? That way, okay. X, there we go. All right, so we're going to target blocks and we're going to right click it. And already you see that it worked. So we're going to, obviously, it's going to take a while before this one turns into a Cirrus Corp block. So we're going to set this higher, much higher. So what is that? 20 ticks is a second. So let's see. Maybe we'll do it like every 5 minutes and try to see if that works. So let's see. 20 ticks is a second. So let's multiply that by 60. So that's a 1200. 1200 ticks for a minute, I think. And then we'll times that by 5. So let's set that to 6,000. If I can even get up that high. That's a lot of clicking. But for sure, we want to get to like 5 minutes. Because we don't want to have the advanced clicker keep right clicking the block over and over every freaking second. So that's not great. So can I just click? Okay, it's a max of 1200. So that's okay by me. That's okay by me. So let's set the rendering area to off. And look at that. We have a budding, fully intronized Fluix thingamajiggy. So here we go. We have a we're gonna have to try and put this over here. So what is this? That's the formation plane. Okay, great. And how the heck are you supposed to move this over to here? Um, I didn't think that through. Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, we might have to get rid of another one of these. So what was this? The formation plane thingamajiggy? Right. I put this here for that. Okay, and the bottom one's the annihilation plane. Okay, it's coming back to me now. It's coming back to me now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drag this orange cable off. What is this? Flux blocks? Yeah, let's get rid of this thing. And now let's get rid of this. And then we're going to drag this orange cable over to here. Right, and that should be online. What we're going to do is set the flux block right there. And let's see. This one and this one goes into here. And what is this one? That one's the flux block, okay. And there's no crafting card that I need to put. Okay, no crafting cards. But I did set these over here. So is that the issue? Let's see. Flux block and Entral Seed. Block will be placed as a block. Okay. Well, can you go ahead and place it then? Am I out of channels? I'm not out of channels. This is on. Okay. Well, can you move it on in here? Just move it on in here. Okay, I got it. The formation plane was missing a channel because it was connected to the ME interface, which is also connected to this pink cable. So after here polling, all right, so where exactly were we? Right, the advanced clicker. Let's move that over there because we want to be able to right-click this flux block. So let's see. The offset -3, -4, 5, 6, -Z. Okay, put this down here. Okay, great. Now, of course, we just gotta wait for the ticks, but we're probably not gonna do that, right? Ooh, that's way too fast. Way too fast. Way too fast. Way too fast. Don't do that. Put it back to like 20 ticks. Okay, still a flux block, so let's turn you on. Okay, great. It works. All right, let's turn you back up. There we go. All right, so we gotta wait for it to grow into a large bud. And 115, okay. $116, okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I mean, it's supposed to be Fortune 3, so can you get me more than one? Okay, that was 2 that time. But of course, it is it's a diminishing returns now. Look at that, it's hardly an intronized flux block. And it's going down. It's going down real quick. So what's the tiers like for the intros? Okay, let's see. Hardly, half, mostly, and fully. Wow, it goes down quick, doesn't it? Goes down quick. All right, so let's set this back. Let's see. Intro C to the export bus. Okay. And right, I pulled the crafting card out of here. So let's put that back in there. And it should be crafting new ones. After a little bit more. Oh, there goes a fresh new block. Right quick. And what is this? 147? So you might as well just leave it at that number because, you know, this thing goes away really quick. It goes away really quick. You know, 129. Okay, great. All right, so it works. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. And in the time of my hair pulling, trying to figure out why it didn't work, this thing already filled up with 2,000 amethyst shards. So that's great. It's great. All right, so once I figure this out, I'm going to move it on over somewhere around here and just shove it in a corner somewhere. Okay, great. All right, so let's deal with the goo. Let's deal with the goo. All right, so first of all, let me just get this. And then I'm going to drag a pink cable out of here. First, I want to get rid of this. And then, move that over here. Whoops. Okay, we'll get rid of these. There we go. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to put down a pattern provider, like so. And then we're going to make that on demand, or attempt to, anyway. So let's go ahead and put it in somewhere, because it takes an iron block, a gold block, a diamond block, and a netherite block. So I'm going to shove it into the pattern provider, and it's going to shove it into an annihilation plane of some sort. No, formation plane. Am I out? Okay, here we go. Here's the formation planes. So let's go ahead and put that into an ME interface, maybe. Okay, let's make another one. Okay, turn the seats off. Jeez, just turn it off. Where the heck am I going to put you now? Okay, here. Alright, let's put some stuff away. Okay, Shadow Pulse Goose, put you away, put you away, put you away. Don't need you anymore. Put the books away. Okay, there we go. Did I get the interface? Oh, I have interfaces. Alright, put interface right there. Let's see, pattern provider. You know what? Let me just put it right next to it. Okay, get this, and we'll do that. Okay, ME interface, and then we'll drag another cable out, like so. And then we'll put it on a formation plane next to a shadow pulse goo, and we're all going to do one side as a test, just to see if it works. Let's move it closer. Okay, there we go. Nope. Needs to be one block over, because we gotta put down a block. Alright, formation plane. Right there. And let's see, the ME interface, and then the formation plane. Then we're gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna put an annihilation plane as well. Let's do this. Because it needs to make a return trip back. Okay. Annihilation plane right there. And then this one needs storage bus. Okay. And then for the storage bus, it needs the final product as the whitelist. So let's see. Should I silk touch that, or should I go for the final product? I don't know. We'll see. Raw ferrocore ore. It's either this one or this one. So we'll see which one. Let's try this one first. Blaze gold, the raw eclipse alloy. Here's the celestial gem, and that's about it, right? That's iron. That's gold. This is netherite. This is diamond. Right, iron, gold, diamond, netherite. Okay, that should be enough of that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, I think that's it, right? Ferrocore, blaze gold, celestial gem, eclipse alloy, raw primal. Oh yeah, there's the coal versions as well. Okay, well, we don't want to have to worry about the coal right now. We just need to worry about the metals and the gems. So, alright, so we got a storage bus. That means the annihilation plane will be mining those particular stuff up. Hopefully that's how it works. So we got a pattern provider. Let's go ahead and go to our pattern encoders. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, let's see, where is it? Here we go. Raw ferrocore takes iron. We're going to take a block of iron, put that right there, and we'll hit processing pattern. And go back to that one, and it should be this one right there. Okay, I want to try one of them first. Okay, we're gonna put it into our pattern provider right there. And what is this? Induction card? Okay. And then once we craft it, it's gonna put the iron block into the pattern provider, put it inside the ME interface, and goes out hopefully to the formation plane. Hopefully, that's how it works. So this is offline, then we provide it with power. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Formation plane as the ME interface. So formation plane is the iron, and I might have to set a whitelist for that. I'm not quite sure yet. The annihilation plane, that's for, okay, that one's set. All right, let's go ahead and make something. Ferrocore. Let's make 10. No, let's just make one for now and see if it works. Oh, wonderful. Ooh, it works. Nice. Okay. So it should be 17. Let's make another one, just to confirm. Okay. Yep. Has 20 in it now. All right, great. So it works. Nice. All right, so let's do the rest of them. So instead of iron this time, we'll do the gold. Okay, put one there. And then we'll put the blaze gold right there. Okay. And then we'll do the diamond next. Hold on, before I do that. Celestial gem, we'll put that right there. And we'll put a diamond block right there. Okay. And then for the final one, it should be a netherite block. Let's see. Netherite block. Of course, I don't have any blocks at the ready right now. Okay, where is that? Here we go. Block of netherite. Oh, processing. That right there. And then that turns into Eclipse Alloyed. So it's right there. Okay, great. And we'll worry about the recipe for the block of netherite later. Okay. Go back to our pattern provider. Then we'll put in the Blaze Gold, Celestial Gem, and the Eclipse Alloy. There we go. Alright, let's test some of those. Blaze. And we'll make 10. And of course, it requires like 10 blocks, but, you know, a block gives you like about at most 4. Okay, done. Let's check the numbers. Blaze Gold. 37 out of 10 blocks. But of course, the ME network doesn't know that one block equals like 3 to 4 of the Blaze Gold. So yeah, so it works. Let's give the Celestial Gem a try. Let's just make one for now. Or 2. Well, since it's a block of diamond, it goes a little bit slower. A little bit slower. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and make netherite. Let's just make one block. There we go. One block. And let's go ahead and make a recipe for the netherite anyway. Okay, there we go. Netherite block. Let's do this and do that. Then we'll put that in one of the pattern providers. There we go. And then just make a block here. Do I have a recipe for this? The netherite. I don't think so. Okay. What is this? That's sky steel. Okay, let's make a pattern for that. Then we'll put that right inside here. All right. Where were we? Oh, it's done. Okay. Check the numbers here. Ah, the tire. Great. It works. Now let's try the netherite. So that should be the eclipse. Let's make one. Ah. And of course, it's slower than diamond. This stuff's still going. It's still going. We might need to put an off switch on this thing. It's going to go through all our fluid supply. Alright, there we go. That's done. And we have 4 raw Eclipse alloy. Okay, so that works. That's about it. That's about it. We did the intro stuff. we did the Amethyst shards, and we did the just DireThings goo. So yeah. So once I am satisfied with the setup, I'm going to take all of this and shove it right inside here. Right inside here somewhere. Somewhere. And hopefully it'll still work once I place it down. Alright, I set everything up. Shoved it into this little corner here. And below here, we have the Amethyst shards at the ready. So the pink cable is the main network branching off. And it's connected to a drawer through a storage bus. And here's a drawer with the Amethyst shard, and connected to this drawer is this storage bus right here. And of course, we need the storage bus because we have an annihilation plane just taking the Amethyst shards right off the bud. But of course, this isn't an ordinary annihilation plane. This is the Silk Touch version. And what it's doing is Silk touching the full-on cluster and placing it into here, this particular formation plate, because it has a whitelist for the Amethyst cluster. Place it down against the wall here, so the annihilation plate with a fortune 3 can mine it up and then put it inside this drawer. So we have access through the ME network through this particular storage bus connected to this pink table, which is again the main network branch. So coming up here, we have the intro crystal cluster and stuff like that. And here is the pink cable. This is the main network branch yet again. And it has 3 points so far, 3 channels. 1 going to an ME interface, 1 going into a storage drawer with the intro crystals, and 3, we have the export bus going into the advanced clicker. So, get out of here. Get out. Do you mind? I hate these things. I hate these things. Get out. Jeez. You're worse than the freaking phantoms. Alright, where was I? Right. We have a sub network over here, and here is our little intro crystal. And again, these things don't last forever, so that means you have to make this stuff over and over and over again. So that means, where is that thing? We have a formation plane right here that is placing down the Fluix blocks, and that is being piped in through this ME interface right here with the Fluix block. And you have a Fluix block set inside this ME interface. So that is being pulled out by the import bus, again with the Fluix block, and into the formation plane, which is down here, which doesn't require any configuration. So once you place down a Fluix block, this advanced clicker right here, let me turn on the rendering area, there we go, it's already on, and this little advanced clicker will take an intro seed, which is right here, and it'll right-click the Fluix block, turning it into a budding entralized Fluix block, so it can grow crystals. Once it grows the crystals into the largest size, the annihilation plane with fortune 3 will mine it up, and then it'll put it inside this drawer. And of course, we can always access it through the main network because it has a storage bus right on the drawer. And of course, for this particular drawer with the Certus quartz, the spent ones, that's right after it runs out, it will be placed into, actually it'll be mined up by this annihilation plane, as you see right there, and it'll be placed into this particular drawer right here, because this one has a storage bus that's connected to a drawer that is for Certus quartz block. So even if it doesn't have like a drawer with the Certus quartz block, or it doesn't have like storage bus or anything like that, the annihilation plane will not do its business. So yeah. So what I can do is, I have one more channel left on this thing, so I can go ahead and place down another cable, and place down a storage bus if I have one. Let me go ahead and make one. Storage bus. Okay, here we go. Now put it right there. Now right click that, set priority to 90, and there we go. Is this priority 90? No, it's not. I'll set that to 90 as well. And there we go. That's the intro thingamajiggy for setting that stuff up. So another thing I forgot to do is I need to put a crafting card right here. So I'm going to put a crafting card for the intro seeds. So it'll keep this filled up. It'll keep this filled up. So let's see. Anything else? Storage bus. Okay. I think we're set on that. We have a crafting card for the Fluix block. Okay, great. And I also separated the crafting CPUs because we have to have more than one, because the intro seed crafting is going to take up. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's just constantly making intro seed in order to fill it up. But of course, this drawer has a limit, so it's like 2K. So once it reaches 2K, it'll stop doing it. So that's not an issue with the crafting CPU stuff. And of course, we can always make more of the crafting CPUs if that's it's an issue. Because one of them's being taken up already, and this should be 1K storage. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine with me. So lastly, we have the just DireThings goo. Here's the main network branch yet again. Here's the pattern provider with the ferrocore, the blaze gold, the celestial gem, the eclipse alloy, and once the recipe is going into the pattern provider, it is going into the formation plane via the ME interface right here. So set down whatever block that it's going through the pattern provider, such as iron block, gold blocks, diamond blocks, or netherite blocks, whatever, and then the goo will start transforming it. Once that's done, the annihilation plane will mine up the gems, the raw ores or whatever, and then puts it through the storage bus, back through the pattern provider, and back into the ME network. And it knows which ones to mine up, because in the storage bus, it has raw ferrocore, raw blaze gold, celestial gem, and raw eclipse alloy set in the storage bus. So it won't mine up the blocks as it's in progress. So yeah, that's how it's done.